Something that a lot of people don't realize. My siblings and I growing up, we were weird kids. We were creepy kids. We were different from all the other kids. Our parents, they kind of raised us to be wild children. They didn't really, I guess they parented, but I don't know. We stayed indoors. We played video games. We were passive. We were different. We were weird kids and creepy kids. Obviously, I was sadistically and persistently bullied for being different and quirky and weird and eccentric. And somebody says, your brother isn't that weird like you, Andrew. Maybe a little bit of it is your mental health challenges and your weird genetics. Some of it is entirely you. You're the weird one, not so much your siblings. Alright, fair enough. I don't know. I feel like being different, being not the same, has made me kind of suave and cool. Somebody that people tend to pay attention to. Somebody that people tend to notice when he goes in public. Somebody who is kind of like an alien in every room he goes into. People are fascinated by me. And I guess that's exclusive to me. I was a weird kid. I was a creepy kid. Yeah, and some people say, oh, based on how you behave like an adult, I can only imagine how weird and creepy you were as a child, Andrew. Yeah, I didn't do what all the other kids did. I was bullied. I was, different and quirky and eccentric and passive and shy and timid and, I think my family and people at school, they would make fun of me for being so weird and quirky and, wearing weird clothes and being different. People would mock me mercilessly, persistently for being this way. It's just, I was a weird kid. I was a creepy kid. And some say, Andrew, you're like a nerd. You're like a geek. You're not like suave and cool. You're like a weird. You're like somebody who's just, peculiar and odd and nerdy and geeky. And, you're not like one of these suave and badass rock stars. The opposite is true. You're a weird kid and a creepy kid.